Hi guys, how many of you are not there in the first session? The first session that I conducted. बहुत सारे नहीं होंगे. A lot of new people have joined it. You guys can raise your hands who were not there in the first session that I had conducted. Oh, 3 people were not there. Okay, fair enough. Works. Oh, so many people were not there. Okay. Okay, fine. ठीक है. So we'll start with today's session. See, now, firstly, today we are to discuss your roadmap for your judicial services examination. So you guys already know me. Most of you know me. I am Mahendra Bangeja. I took your first session. If you guys have had the chance to view it, I took your session on evidence law of evidence, and I'll be majorly teaching you the procedural law. So the procedural law is my domain, and I'll be teaching you most aspects of procedural law. जो मोस्ट एस्पेक्ट्स है वो मैं पढ़ाऊंगा आपको. ठीक है. आई हैव गॉन थ्रू all the survey that all the comments or all the reviews that you guys gave, and before going on to that, I want to first we need to set the tone right. ठीक है. तो अब when I read all the reviews, most of you understood the exams. How many of you have already appeared? How many of you have already appeared for this examination, for judicial services examination? पहले appear किया है कभी तो, ठीक है. Full fledged or you have just given an attempt, or full fledged like after studying full fledged you took a gap or something, you took a year. Okay, it's just an attempt. So 3 people have given a full fledged attempt. ठीक है. How many of you are in your first and second year? First and second year. First to third year. 1 to 3. कितने लोग हैं 1 to third year में? ठीक है. Second year, third year, second year. ठीक है. Last year of BA, I am last year. ठीक है. Final year works. ठीक है. अब देखो, जितने सर्वे मैंने पढ़े, now this is रोड मैप कम डिस्कशन हमारा ज्यादा होगा. हम इसमें ज्यादा चीजें डिस्कस करेंगे. So जितने सर्वे मैंने पढ़े, most of you, like say about 60% of you understood the exam and you were quite serious because you've bought the course and अब करनी है. Most of you did not understood the exam. Most of you took it for granted. आपको लगा कि यार ये तो ठीक है, it's just a thing that it will pass on. ये तो ऐसा ही है. It will just work on. Survey regarding this thing. Survey regarding the timings of the classes wherein you guys were to write your views on any time which you preferred. So you guys thought that maybe it's just a thing, that it's just an examination, it just go on and it's the end of the story. See, you need to understand what this examination stands for. This examination, what are you today? This examination will take you 5 years in your life, 5 years ahead in your life. If by chance you clear this examination will take you 5 years from wherever you stand now. It will take you 5 years ahead in your life. That is for sure. Now, what are the first? Let us understand that what are the components of this examination. Okay, this examination is generally conducted in 3 stages. Prelims ho gaya, there is prelims, there is mains, and then there is interview. I know most of you are aware of it, but I want to repeat it. I want to make you guys understand, and let's see where this session goes. ठीक है. एक बार 1 सेकेंड मुझे दे दो. ठीक है. अच्छा, and guys, don't feel bad about whatever I say here, because I am known for being brutally honest, so that you'll have to bear with it. Okay, don't feel bad about anything. You guys, when you have arrived here, you guys are like my family members. So my job here is to guide you in the most optimum way possible. You guys are like my brothers and sisters. My job here is to guide you in the most prominent or the most best manner I can do. And in with respect to concepts, that I'll do. With respect to concepts, you won't see depth anywhere in the online portals. Go anywhere, you won't find that depth with respect to procedural law, which I am teaching here. So that I am sure of. With respect to other aspects also, I want you guys not only to become judges, I want you guys to become better human beings. Judges to bante rahenge, but a chance to become a better human being is very important. वो बहुत जरूरी है. ठीक है. One person says that I don't know Hindi. Yeah, I'm not speaking in Hindi. And mostly I'm conversing in English. Certain words which I use in Hindi, I'll be repeating in English only. You need not worry. ठीक है. So it's not like substantial things I'm dealing with in Hindi. Okay. Is this visible to you guys? Visible है आप लोगों को? Is this visible to you guys?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. ठीक है. See, now this examination is prominently divided into 3 parts. Most of you are aware, but at the cost of repetition, I would like you to be aware. So this examination is divided into 3 main elements. First is prelims. Okay. Now this is basically an objective test. You are given 4 MCQs. You'll have to select the correct option. Now here in prelims, now they call it preliminary examination. We as short form, we have made it prelims. Now in prelims, you can have 2 sets of questions. One is, one we call them direct questions. Directly from the bare acts they ask, directly from a particular judgment they'll ask you. Second are conceptual questions. Now these questions you can understand when you have fair idea of how the procedure works, how the things are done in court. If you have the fair idea of that, you can attempt these questions. Now, not in all states conceptual questions are asked. For example, in Tamil Nadu, you will only have direct questions. For example, in Maharashtra, most of the questions are direct questions. Say in Rajasthan also, you'll see most questions are direct. In certain states, you will face conceptual questions. The states in which the paper is framed by the High Court, you will see conceptual questions. Delhi, you will see conceptual questions. Telangana, you will see conceptual questions. In states where High Court frames the paper, you can see the element of concept in it. So now see, now direct based study for direct based anyone can do, anyone can attempt direct based questions. See, how can you attempt direct based question? By only reading the bare act. Once you have read the entire bare act, you can attempt all the direct based questions. The real task lies at hacking these conceptual questions. How do you attempt these questions? So this is only when you have understood the concept. If you have not understood the concept, there is no point. You won't be able to crack these questions. So it's only when you have understood the concept, you can actually attempt these questions. How many people are appearing for higher judiciary? I want to see how many of you are appearing for higher judiciary. 1. For you, ma'am, you will only have conceptual questions in your prelims. A bit of a small element of direct questions you will have. Most aspect will be covered in conceptual part. So you'll have a bit of direct questions, but the material part, the more element will be of conceptual questions. In fact, conceptual questions will be make and break for you in such cases. Fine. So it's only when you have understood the entire concept, you can attempt these questions. Anyone can teach you bare act, but this part is the part which is difficult to crack. This requires a lot of hard work. This requires time. Fine. Then comes the second element. Once you have cleared prelims, whatever the cutoff is, suppose you have cleared prelims, then comes mains. Now in mains, you'll have to write answers. You'll have to write subjective answers. You'll have to answer questions. Now here also you can face 2 sort of questions. Here also you can have 2 sort of questions. One is direct questions, and the other is conceptual questions. Now a lot of states only ask conceptual questions and they don't give away to, or they don't consider direct questions. One is Delhi, Haryana, Punjab, your Himachal Pradesh. These states are only concerned with conceptual questions in means. A bit, one or two questions will be from direct, but most element will be conceptual. Now there are states who follow mixed pattern, a bit of direct questions, a bit of conceptual questions. Telangana is one of them. Even RJS in mains they ask conceptual questions as well. And there are certain states which only ask direct questions. Gujarat, only direct questions. MP, only direct questions. So now the idea is that you will have to be prepared for the worst. So you will have to be conceptually strong. Only direct questions or only reading a particular notes will not get you through. Will not get you through. Okay. Then comes the interview part. Now see, at every stage they are testing something. Here they are testing your knowledge, how much you know, how well do you know the law. Here they are testing your explanation, how well you can explain the law. If you can write well, you can explain the law very well. So here they are testing your power of explanation. And here they are testing how good are you as a person. See, suppose you know law, you have a good sense of law, you understand law, you can explain well, but you are a bad person. Say you don't know the basic ethics, you are not humble, you are very rude to people. That rudeness somehow reflects to the interviewer, and then it's the end of the game. So here they test your personality. How are you as a person? Are you fit enough to become a judge? Do you have all the qualities, officer like qualities, OLQS? Do you have all the officer like qualities? Do you have the leadership quality? You are calm, you are humble, you understand people. Do you have all these qualities? If you have all these qualities, and if you have good knowledge of law, if you can explain the law well, then you are a judge. Now, these are the three qualities they are trying to test. That is the reason this is a 3-tier exam. You are going through 3 phases, and these are the 3 qualities they are trying to test. Fine. Now, how do we prepare for this exam? How does an ideal candidate prepare for such an exam? What does an ideal candidate do? See, an ideal candidate would ideally have to be conceptually strong, will have to be a good person, will have to be a person who can explain law in a concise manner for that matter. Sorry. Now, so for that you'll have to give time. Now see, ideally an ideal candidate, I'll tell you an ideal candidate. Don't view yourself as the ideal candidate. एक बार समझ लो कि एक साधारण aspirant, what does an ordinary aspirant does? So an ordinary aspirant gives 6 hours of his day for 10 months to this preparation. ठीक है? Now, when I say 6 hours, I include classes as well. I include classes, say 3 hours of classes and 3 hours of his self-study. So he gives 6 hours of his day, 10 months, and accordingly, he is prepared for this exam. Now, suppose such a thing happens that you guys are not able to give 6 hours a day. It may be a possibility you are only able to give 3 hours of a day. It won't be a problem. This period will increase. This will become 20 months. Suppose you are only giving 1.5 hours a day. It again won't be a problem. This period will increase. Fine. It's basically, if you are increasing this period will reduce. If you are reducing this period will increase. So there is a, what do you call, क्या बोलते हैं, there is the
inversely related.
Inversely related, correct. So there is an inverse relationship between both of them. ठीक है, एक inverse relationship इन दोनों में है. ठीक है, तो ये तो टाइम के महत्व से. Now, what are we doing for making you conceptually better? What are our plans to do? And my plans are, these are my plans basically. Wait a second. Now see, एक second. Now, what are my plans for making you guys conceptually better? That you can not only become judges, but you can become good persons and you can understand the law at an emotional level. See, there can be two kinds of judges. One is a liberal judge, okay? And the other judge is a technical judge. Now, technical judge is a judge who understands law better and he knows the application of law. A liberal judge is a judge who does not understand the law better. He is just liberal in his approach in any manner. So now, when you are in judiciary, the judiciary appreciates a person who is technical. And it's the harsh truth. If any one of your friends is a judge, you can ask him. They appreciate a person who applies the law in a better manner. They are not concerned with your personal agenda. They are not concerned with how emotionally you are vested in the thing. They are concerned with how well you know the law and how well are you applying these laws. Okay. Now, for that, you need conceptual clarity. You need to understand the ins and outs of the procedure, and also you need to understand the substantive law as well. For that, I have given you guys a tentative plan. Now, see, evidence here, I teach evidence, so I take about 120 hours in evidence. Ideally, I know it's a lot. 120 hours is a lot for evidence, but the reason I take so much time with evidence, because evidence is such a subject wherein a lot of case laws are there. So I like to deal with all of case laws in a greater detail so that you guys can get the hang of the conceptual aspects of it. So that is the reason we are doing this at the pace of 120 hours. And then CPC, we take about 160 hours. Again, other portals, you must have seen other portals, they are completing in 80 hours. But the point is that how much they are teaching. 160 hours, we are covering almost most chunk of cases that are there in CPC. And then CRPC also we give 160 hours and IPC 120 hours. Ideally, I try to complete it by 100 hours. I tried with this batch, the previous one, but it got extended and 20 hours were there. TPA 70 hours, Constitution 100 hours and Consti 70, and contract 20 hours and negotiable instrument around 10 hours. And then you have partnership and SOGA together. That is sale of goods. This together, we give it to 25 hours. We give it a time of 25 hours. SRA 25 hours. Now you must be thinking, such a small section, such a small act, only 42 sections. Why 25 hours? These 42 sections are make and break sections, and they have a lot of aspects to be covered. The concept of injunction itself takes about 6 hours. The basic concepts of injunction and understanding the concept of declaration itself takes about 6 to 10 hours. Then limitation also, it will take 25 hours, because the subject has these subjects, most conceptual questions come from these two subjects, limitation and SRA. And so they have to be dealt at a deeper level. You cannot just read Bare Act and go. For these two exams, at least you cannot read Bare Act and go. For these two exams, you'll have to refer to certain cases. You'll have to understand those cases, and then only you will be in a position to give the exam. Because these are small acts, so they tend to get a little tricky with these two acts. Especially in DGS, you will see a lot of questions on limitation, which are conceptual, which are totally conceptual. And then registration will take 10 hours, because here we won't teach the entire registration act, no purpose of it. We'll teach the main sections which are prone to come in exam, and we'll cover them at a wider level. See, ideally, now jurisprudence is a vast subject. If one has to teach it, it may take 100 hours as well. But with respect to your judiciary exams, it does not have that much of weightage. So that is the reason it is from 12 to 20 hours, depending upon the exams. And then Hindu law and Muslim law, that is family law, in total, that will be 70 hours. Taught in most states, it is not asked, but in West Bengal, it is asked. In Bihar, they ask. In your UP, they ask. In Uttarakhand, they ask. And even in DGS means, they ask TOTS. So that is the reason we are giving it 20 to 25 hours only for those states. Other people can definitely choose not to attend these lectures. And local laws, as per your states, as and when the exams arrives, you can contact us and we'll have a sessions on local laws, but they won't be extremely detailed. They'll be covering what comes in exams. So in local laws, what covers in exams, we'll be covering those aspects. And then comes the part of static GK. Now, static GK, how many hours I've given? I've given 50 hours, I suppose. 60 or 50? How many hours I've given? I cannot see from here.
60.
60 I've given.
60.
60. So every Saturday you will have, say, about 1 hour lecture of static GK. Now, what is in static GK? Static GK mein, those who are appearing for UK, Bihar, how many appearing for Bihar, UK? UK, UP, Bihar, UK, UP, all these states. How many of you are appearing? No one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. UP. Okay. For you guys, this part is very important. Here we will cover history, geography, and then we'll cover a bit of GS. We won't get into details of GS. GS is only for Bihar, guys. History and geography is for UK, UP and UK. UK mein they don't ask geography, by the way. UP, only for UP. And UP and Bihar, sorry. UP and Bihar. And GS is only for Bihar. Okay. Now, GS we'll teach, but we won't get into the details of GS. We'll teach what comes in exams. Like, don't expect UPSC sort of GS, because they don't ask you. And it will be unnecessary to waste time on that one. But every Saturday you will have these sessions, and then Sunday will be a holiday for you guys. Okay. So, sir, in DGS, they don't ask you, by the way, in DGS, they don't ask you static GK from now onwards. They are asking only current legal events. So for that, we have videos every day, daily uploaded on YouTube and on your LMS as well. You can refer them. From DGS, from this notification that is coming, ongoing notifications, earlier they used to ask. From this notification जो अभी आ रही है, उसके बाद से आपको जीके नहीं पूछेंगे. आपसे सिर्फ एक ही चीज पूछी जाएगी, करंट लीगल इवेंट्स. Fine. So these are legal GK basically. So this is the set of hours that we are covering. And how do we plan to go about it? What is our strategy here? When is the notification coming? In 2 months. This month's notification. This year's notification. Fine. Now, how do we go about it? Now, see, firstly, I'll have to tell you about the course. Now, सबको यही है कि timing क्या होगी? How many of you, वही question है ना कि what will be the timing, sir? What will be the timing? ठीक है. Now, see, now try and understand. This is a self-paced course. Self-paced course, when I say, it totally depends upon how fast you want to complete this course. Means that if you have prepared earlier and you want to give the exam at the earliest, you can also complete this course in 3 months by watching recorded lectures. However, I don't recommend this, because 3 months if you're trying to complete all this, imagine 150 lectures of this thing, you're going for 3 months, it will burn you out. But if you have that capacity, the LMS is there, you can go for it. Then there is the second route, which I personally like, that is the 9-month route. You can complete the entire course with 9 months with live classes. ठीक है. And then there is your fast track route. Okay, this will take about 9 to 12 months. Huh? It's a tentative 3 months period that keeps on buffering because of your static GK and other things. So, and local laws as well. So it is 9 to 6 months. And then there is the fast track route. Now, if you are following this fast track route, in that case, what will happen? You can complete the entire course, all the subjects, all the major subjects at least. You can complete all the major subject at least in 5 to 6 months. That means you will be capable enough to give the exams. इतने बन जाओगे कि 6 महीने बाद एग्जाम दे सको. You will be in such a position that you can give exams in 6 months. But now, see, if you want to go for fast track, you'll have to sacrifice on something. If you are interning somewhere and it's your final year, if you are doing something, you'll have to give that up. To be honest, I cannot tell you that कि वो भी करते रहो and go for say 4.5 hours of class daily and also watch the recorded. That will put a toll upon you and that won't make sense. To burn you out in such a sense, purpose नहीं achieve हो रहा. Lot of notifications are there. You can take things slow, you can take things fast, depending upon your position in life. Yes, Sumita.
Thank you, sir. I have a question. Actually, I was going through this LMS. There was a pre-recorded videos. As you said, 9 months, 9 to 12 months plus live recorded. It's about the pre-recorded videos or the live only?
This is live. This is live. ये live वाला है. 3 महीने में खत्म करने चाहो तो आप recorded lecture देख के भी खत्म कर सकते हो. This is 9 to 10 months live का बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
It's only live, right?
Only live.
Yes, sir. And the important question is, the recorded videos, is it necessary to go with? Because if we think it's a lot of videos and it's like when to complete, that's the case.
No, that depends upon you. Now, how do you want to approach about it? वो आपके ऊपर है. अब देखो, ideally
it will be same. The classes of live and the recorded would
same. No difference.
Only the amendments maybe.
Slightly. You can say if there is anything new, I anyways post it on the group and make it a short video of it, and I put it, okay, this is something new that I have, this is a new case that has come. You can refer this.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So then we have to choose any one of the three, like.
सुन लो पहले आप, मैं बताता हूँ. ठीक है. Sir, could you suggest something for practicing advocate? समझो. अब ठीक है, बोलूं? ठीक है. तो देखो, one class you will have in the morning, two classes you will have in the evening. ठीक है. Evening में you will have one class from 5:30 to 7. Then you will have a break of about 30 minutes. Fine. Then you will have a class from 7:30 to 9. Okay. In this class, you will have a minor subject. If you already know the subject, or if you want to study the subject, that's fine. Here you will have a procedural law or a major subject. In morning, the timing will be 9 to 10:30, and here you will have a major law. Now, how will the things work? Now, things are divided into 3 patterns. I have divided into 3 patterns. One is the people who are fast track, who want to complete the course, who want to complete the live classes within 7 months, and they cannot watch the recorded. Only thing is that they want to do live. For them, you can attend all 3. You can attend all 3 sections, all 3 lectures, and you can complete it. Second is beginners. Beginners are those people who are from first year to third year. For them, this major law will not be there. Instead of this, there will be another minor law. So there will be another batch here. Okay? And then there comes warriors. Now, why I call these guys warriors? Because these guys are doing something in their life, something else. And it takes toll that you guys are doing something else, you're practicing also, and then you are attending lectures also. Now, warriors have to attend both of them, this and this. Now, obviously, if a warrior, see, does not get time to attend this one, it won't be a problem. You attend this one, the subjects will get shuffling. But the problem will be your time will get elongated. मतलब उतने टाइम में नहीं खत्म हो पाएगा जितने में आप चाह रहे हो, obviously because you have given less time, तो उतने टाइम में नहीं खत्म होएगा. Having said that, you will get recordings of all the 3 lectures, all the three sessions. तीनों सेशंस की आपको रिकॉर्डिंग LMS पे मिल जाएगी. This recording will be uploaded within 24 to 48 hours. It's clear? Yes, Sumita.
So the morning batch of major law and the evening batch of major law would be same, or it would be different?
All 3 subjects will be different. Here we'll be suppose say starting with CPC. Here we'll be starting with evidence. So here we'll be starting with contract.
Okay. That's an issue because I am in practice. So
that is fine. Now you can see, you time yourself. You don't go. This course is, that is what I told you. This is self-paced course. You time yourself. What suits you better? So if this suits you, if you can go for this. Anyways, CPC will again be conducted here in the evening later on. Okay, we have the recordings also of CPC, so you can watch.
It will shuffle out. Okay, it will shuffle out.
Yeah, it will shuffle out. That won't be a problem. Okay,
no,
but
I want to take live classes. Actually, it will it will be like a class. The recorder will not give that kick.
That happens. That happens with a lot of people. But I tell you, the quality between both of them will be the same. I assure you that. You won't have, because I do things, I play videos in the class, so you will have the quality in both of them will be the same. Don't worry. Okay.
So thank you.
Yes, Amu.
Sir, as I'm a beginner,
Yeah.
I will prefer morning batch. But if in morning batch, as you said, there will be a major law 9 to 10:30. Means the duration of the class will be only for 1.5 hours.
Correct.
Or evening also you have to attend.
You can attend. You choose the batch. Now you construct. What do you want? You want one in morning and one in evening?
No. Only in morning. If I want them.
Then okay, fine. Only in morning you attend. That won't be a problem. I'll ask you. I'll ask them to add you in this group only. You put in only in morning, because the access here. Try and understand the access here you have for the LMS is lifelong until you give your last attempt. So that won't be a problem. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Ajay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, मेरे को ये पूछना था कि I am a 4th year student. So, what is your recommendation to like I have college in the morning?
See, अगर college है आपका और college आपको ज़्यादा suitable लग रहा है, तो don't attend the morning class and go for evening only. ठीक है?
Sir, क्योंकि college suitable नहीं है, like I almost waste a lot of time in college, but then हम लोग का attendance criteria इतना ज़्यादा है, तो I have to.
फिर ठीक है, सी अकॉर्डिंगली आप देखो कि अगर काफी लोगों के पास अटेंडेंस का सीन नहीं है कॉलेज में. अगर अटेंडेंस का सीन नहीं है तो इतना अश्योर करता हूँ किसी इंटर्नशिप से और कॉलेज से यहाँ मैं ज्यादा ही पढ़ाने वाला हूँ. इतना आपको श्योरिटी दे देता हूँ.
जी सर, मेरे को पता है.
ठीक है. यस इंदु.
So if we take the evening batch of the major law, so if you have started with evidence, suppose from 7th March, so will that be evidence every day from 7:30 to 9 till you finish evidence?
Yeah, every day.
Okay,
every
sir.
day it will be evidence until I finish evidence. Earlier we used to shuffle between subjects, but that creates a problem. We've tried that road. That creates a problem. That reduces the connectivity. Whenever there is a major subject, the idea is that major subject is in connectivity, so that there is no conceptual disruption. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Abhishek. Convert.
Yes, sir. With this course, sir, there are as many as 15 to 17 complementary courses, sir.
Yeah.
So
I'm coming to that. Which year you are in? Have you graduated?
Yeah, sir. I'm doing LLB 3-year course. I'm in second year.
You are in second year. Yeah. This complementary course, I'm coming with that.
Okay.
I'm coming to that. Right after this, I'll come to that. Don't worry.
Yes, this 5-year access is going to be for live lectures also, which will be conducted from next year.
Yeah. Lifetime will be for live lectures also. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose tomorrow, access, relating to access, your access will be lifetime. Now see, there is this one hitch here also, until you give the last attempt. Now try and understand what I mean to say. Suppose now you don't want to do judiciary, but you are still wasting our lifetime access. So we won't give you. Now you will have to show that you are actually giving judiciary. So last time, until you give the last attempt, we are with you. But if you are not giving the last attempt, दे ही नहीं रहे हो, कुछ और काम पकड़ लिया आपने, तो हम कैसे दें फिर आपको? But है लाइफ टाइम है, but until you give the last attempt, we want you to give judiciary. मतलब आइडिया ये है. जयश्री, आपका तो मैंने डाउट ले लिया था ना?
नहीं मेरा नहीं लिया था
हाँ
आपने.
जी बताइए सॉरी.
ओके, द थिंग इज कि मेरा अभी ये 5th ईयर चल रहा है. ओके, मतलब 5th इज लाइक मेरा और 2 months में ये खत्म हो जाएगा. आई एम लाइक बिलोंगिंग वेस्ट बंगाल. तो मेरा
5th ईयर चल रहा है ना आपका?
हाँ,
आपके लिए तो बेस्ट फास्ट ट्रैक है ना, खत्म करना है तो.
हाँ, क्योंकि मेरा प्लान है मैं 2023 में मेरे को जुडिशियरी देना है. एंड थिंग इज कि मेरा मार्च लाइक 30 तक मेरा 10th खत्म, लाइक 10th सेमेस्टर खत्म हो जाएगा. तो इफ लाइक अगर मैं मॉर्निंग का जो 7 to 10:30 का जो क्लासेस है, अगर वो लेती हूँ, और शाम का जो मेजर फिर से 7:30 to 9 का क्लासेस है वो अगर लेती हूँ, और माइनर का जो लोकल लॉज का जो होगा, अगर वो मैं रिकॉर्ड देख लेती हूँ, तब इट विल बी फाइन.
हाँ, चल जाएगा, कुछ डिफरेंस नहीं होगी. अगर आपके डाउट्स होंगे तो आप ग्रुप में डाल देना, वो एजुकेटर वो क्लियर कर देंगे. दैट वोंट बी अ प्रॉब्लम.
ओके, वो आप रिकॉर्डिंग का ना?
हाँ, रिकॉर्डिंग का.
ओके.
जो आपका वो लाइव लेक्चर के डाउट्स है तो वो तो लाइव में ही क्लियर हो जाएंगे.
ओके, तो बट मैंने जो सर्वे फॉर्म मैंने फिलअप किया था, तो उसमें मैंने मेंशन किया था.
अरे वो सर्वे इज नॉट फाइनल, दैट इज सर्वे. इसलिए सर्वे बोलते हैं उसको, कि मैं देखना था कितने लोग. मॉर्निंग में किसी ने वो ही नहीं किया, तो मुझे समझाना पड़ा इसलिए कि मॉर्निंग का मतलब ये है. तो यस नूर.
थैंक यू.
ठीक है, यस नूर, आप बताएं. यस नूर. फाइन, वेट. नूर के बाद कौन है? टी, एक सेकेंड ना. यस तमन्ना.
Yeah, sir, I wanted to ask, good evening, first of all.
Good evening.
Sir, I wanted to ask, can I have I'm in 3rd year currently. And evening में, if I want to attend all the 3 classes, I mean.
Evening में you can't attend all the 3, no? One will clash, major will clash with minor, other minor. If you want to go with minor, I won't mind. That is.
So I'll be having the beginner one, right?
Yeah,
and the beginner one has 1 major in the morning and 2 minors in the afternoon. I mean, in the evening. So I will be having only minors attended. And what will happen to the major part?
Major will be later, no? Because you have a lot of time in your hand. Unnecessarily, if I push major upon you, major laws on you, so I will get confused. So that I don't want to do. तो इसलिए मैं अभी आपको फैमिली लॉ पढ़ाऊंगा, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पढ़ाऊंगा. तो जिस तरह आपके जो बेसिस ठीक हो जाए, फिर जैसे जैसे आ जाएंगे फिर मैं मेजर पढ़ा दूंगा. इफ यू वांट टू अटेंड मेजर, तो आप ये छोड़ के फिर मेरे मेजर लेक्चर्स अटेंड कर दो, कोई इशू नहीं है उसमें. यू जॉइन द वॉरियर बैच, बिगनर्स मत ज्वाइन करो. जिस बिगनर को लगता है कि वो बिगनर नहीं है, वो वॉरियर ज्वाइन करे.
So the beginner actually covers it within how much period of time?
Beginners will cover it. It's sort of a foundation course. तो अगर कवर, तो मैं तो कोशिश करूंगा कि 13 months में हो जाए, 13 to 14 months.
Okay, and the warrior one will be like in 3 months, right?
No. Warrior 3 months में कैसे होगा? Warrior will be in 9 to 12 months.
Okay, so they will also take some time. All right. And also the local laws, I had to ask about Jammu and Kashmir. Will the local laws of Jammu and Kashmir be also
we'll have to see, मतलब like as and when the notification comes, I will ensure that they are covered briefly. You have sessions on them. That I'll ensure.
Okay, so the lifetime subscription of the live classes, which you said earlier. So if, for example, if I'll not be able to complete in this session, I mean, some of the laws, so I'll be having the access to the live classes of another batch, I mean, the next year batch.
Yeah, you will have. This cycle will run on, na? Wait a sec, एक बार structure of classes. चलो छोड़ो, आपके लिए ये समझाता हूँ मैं. बेसिक है, 3 बैचेस है मान लो. ठीक है, एक है फास्ट ट्रैक वाले जिनको जल्दी खत्म करना है, तो उनमें ना 3 सब्जेक्ट्स होंगे, एक साथ चलेंगे. 3 सब्जेक्ट्स विल रन टुगेदर. One will be in morning, 2 will be in evening. One will be a major law, 2 will be major law and 1 will be minor. Fine. Then you have second batch. Second batch will be a beginner batch. Beginner batch mein what is happening here, you will have you will have 2 sessions here. 2 sessions, both the sessions will be in evening. Oh, erase ho gaya. एक सेकेंड. तो ये हो गया फास्ट ट्रैक, 3 sessions. And then comes beginner. In beginner you will have 2 sessions. 2 sessions will be, one will be in both of them will be in evening. Both of them will be in evening. ठीक है. Now
Yes,
here both of them will be minor. Now for the starters it will be minor. कभी तो 4th year में जाओगे, पूरे टाइम थोड़ी 1st और 2nd year में रहोगे. So that time we will start with majors. Then comes warrior. अब warrior में 1 major 1 minor. ठीक है. अब ये जो इवनिंग का ये लेक्चर अटेंड कर रहे हैं वो आपका और इनका सेम होगा इवनिंग का लेक्चर. ठीक है, अब क्लियर है?
yes, sir. Perfectly fine. Thank you,
ठीक है.
sir.
ठीक है. उसके बाद कौन से, एक सेकेंड मुझे एक मिनट, नाम नहीं दिख रहा है. यस दिव्या. Yes, Divya.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir, I wanted to ask, if we join a batch, or suppose I join the warrior batch, then can I switch the timings? Like if I take evening batch, sir, actually I'm working and I have my job and shift duties. So if for this particular month I'm
go according to your plan. Go according to your plan, what you are doing in life. See, had I not told you this batch, I would have asked you your occupation. You would have been forced to do that. The reason I am telling you, because so you can make a decision, firm decision, ki boss, how do you want to approach? It's fine. Dekho, even I prepared while I was doing my job. Even I prepared, and it's fine. It's not a bad thing. मतलब ये मत समझो कि नहीं हो सकता. It's doable. It's a very well thing to do, but you'll have to plan accordingly. So it will definitely take more time than the other one. ये तो अभी उसमें तो कुछ कर नहीं सकते ना, which is natural. ठीक है.
Okay, but sir, like if I take evening batch for this particular month, I have my duties in the morning, and then if next month I have my duties in the evening, then can I attend the morning batch?
Definitely, that won't be a problem. You'll have to talk to your counselor. Everyone, counselors will be allotted to you. So you'll have to call them. You'll have to talk to them. Ki, now my schedule has changed a bit, so I wish to attend these sessions.
Okay, so they'll adjust.
Yeah, they'll adjust. They'll adjust.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, Ajiyu. Noor, the reason you cannot unmute, what you will have to do, you'll have to log out and you'll have to log in. This happens sometimes. Okay, anchor and counselors are different. Yes, they are different. Yes, Ajiyu.
Sir, the thing I wanted to ask is that with this minor and major law thing, so like I'm a 4th year student. So what is it your recommendation? Should I go for the warrior thing or should I go for...
See, ideally you should go for fast track, because I suggest, but if you can't manage your college, then it is a different issue. If you can manage your college, go for warrior.
Okay, sir.
Okay. If you can manage your college, say your college does not require attendance, go for the entire thing, get it done within a stipulated period, so that you will have more time to self-study. See, my role here is only 40%, guys. If you have this view that okay, I'll sail you through, my role is only 40%. 60% is you guys. So 60% के लिए you'll need time ना, तो वो फटाफट खत्म करके you can self study ना, तो time है. और imagine करो 5th year में आपके numbers अच्छे आ जाएंगे because you have studied all the subjects.
And sir, ये warrior batch, ये evening batch है?
Warrior is only evening.
Okay.
Yes, Sumita.
Thank you, sir. I have one question, which is just a suggestion as a student.
Yeah.
What should I do? Like, it's a fast track batch is a completion of course. I don't want to complete my course. How could it goes like I could understand, and it is in a purpose of giving exam by one attempt crack, like that. So it should be like Warrior would be.
Warrior will be suitable for you.
Yeah, because there is age criteria which is foremost there, and then doing it slowly and understanding the concept is more, I think,
better.
Yeah,
Perfect.
That's why. Okay. Well, second question is like choosing of states. So we will allot the person with whom we have to consent for.
Counselor will let you know that what states you what states
we have to go with.
Yeah.
Okay.
On 7th, when I conduct onboarding, I'll tell you who are counselors, what all is there in your LMS, how it works, everything. Today is just that I wanted to clear that counseling thing, and I wanted to have a word to word with you guys. Okay, because आगे ऐसा होगा फ्यूचर में बच्चे बहुत होंगे, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आप मुझसे फ्रीली बात कर पाओगे, तो अभी अच्छा है.
Like yes, sir. Third question is the morning session is going on. I was not aware today. I was there, so I have missed the 2 or 3 classes of Hindu news daily questions. So can we get the recording of the same?
Yeah, you can. You can get there available on YouTube also. The Hindu one is in fact we upload the Hindu news. That is Minty quiz. That is the quiz that we conduct every day. So that we upload it. That is a quiz we conduct on GK every day. So that we upload on
9
YouTube.
9 to 10:30.
9 to 10:30. That is a quiz that we. Okay, you have read the newspaper. Now let's have a quiz.
Okay. I was not aware of this fact. Thank you.
Yeah, that is the quiz we conduct. Yes, Soma. Yes, Soma.
Yes, sir. Sir, the point is that I am appearing for the WB8J's Higher Judiciary this time. Okay. But this I am just to understand the way the question paper comes, this is not something like I'm really very seriously I'm doing it to tell you very honestly. But my target is next year. I want to I would like to, try very hard to crack next year. I have 2 questions for that. Which batch do you think would suit me the best?
Say you can take it slow. You can only go for evening.
Evening?
Yeah, you can. Evening. Yeah, evening. You can take it slow. But yeah, it depends. If you have time in with you, then you can study, have the capacity to study 2 major subjects. And definitely you can go for it.
Okay, but supposing if I go for this the fast track where I can because now I am not practicing that much because I'm concentrating on these studies and all, and so like if I take both the morning and the evening batches, say after 6 months, if I want to wish to continue more with the batches and all, so would I be able to do it?
You can. It's a lifetime until you give the last attempt. I am with you.
Okay, and the thing is that I'm going to like appear for the higher judiciary. Okay, so over here all are talking about the judiciary the exams. So like if for one paper, say for the Evidence Act, it is both there in both the judiciaries, the higher and the lower judiciary. So but the question pattern is a little different, is very different. So like how far would I be benefited from this? So
say I teach evidence very exhaustively. Evidence, CPC, CRPC, these things I teach exhaustively. But for higher judiciary, you'll have to do something extra. I'll tell you what all things you'll have to read. We'll upload it on LMS also. You'll have to read some things extra because it requires more. That aspect is to be there. Okay, वो मैं बताऊंगा आपको, and then we'll. So that you don't have to worry. But ideally, I do it exhaustively. But you'll have to do a little extra.
Okay. But you want me to? It's better for me that I go a little, slowly and conceptually more clear.
I don't mind actually. If you are,
or otherwise, if I have time, I can also opt for the fast track and for all the classes every day.
Yeah, you can do that. If you have time in your favor, you can certainly attend morning as well. अगर आपके टाइम है आपके पास तो why to, क्या पता आगे क्या हो.
Okay. Thank you so
much. Yes, Ayushman.
Good afternoon, sir.
Mega, how can I guide you with the payment procedure? मैं पेमेंट वाला हिसाब मुझे नहीं आता, वो ऑपरेशंस है. Call support at lawsikho.in or someone from sales. That is not my domain. Yes, Ayushman, बताइए.
Good afternoon, sir.
हाँ जी.
सर मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा था कि जो सेशंस होंगे इसमें केवल कॉन्सेप्चुअल चीज डील होगी या फिर हमें आंसर राइटिंग के लिए भी
आंसर राइटिंग भी होगा, आंसर राइटिंग होगे, कंसेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन आंसर राइटिंग, आपके असाइनमेंट्स एवरी वीक होंगे. यू विल हैव टू राइट डाउन दोस असाइनमेंट्स एंड देन यू विल हैव टू सेंड इट. ठीक है, तो वो अपलोड करने पड़ेंगे आपको असाइनमेंट पोर्टल में एंड देन दे विल बी चेक्ड.
ओके सर. और सर ये जो क्विज होती है डेली, उसके लिए कोई वीडियोस हैं आपकी जिससे हम प्रिपेयर करेंगे या फिर हमें खुद हिंदू पेपर को रीड करना है?
हिंदू पेपर को आपको रीड करना है एंड देन क्विज होती है डेली सुबह.
ओके सर, थैंक यू.
ठीक है. एक सेकेंड गाइस, जिनका डाउट्स हो गया ना नीचे हाथ कर दीजिए, क्योंकि मुझे ना कंफ्यूजन हो जाती है, मतलब मैं सबका एक साथ है ना, तो आई कैन नॉट सी. सुमिता, आई हैव डेल्ट गैलेक्सी, दिस whose name is Galaxy?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. So actually, my connection was unstable, so I am a bit confused about the timings and the slots.
Who are you?
But it's Ushma, sir.
Ushma, sorry. Yeah, yes, Ushma.
Yeah.
Yes, Ushma.
So how, as far as I have got to know, it's like, how can I select the batches? Like, I am not someone who wants to give. I want to have a full-fledged preparation, and then I want to give an attempt. I'm not in a hurry. So which batch I should?
What are you doing now at present?
I have graduated last year, sir.
So you want to go to full-fledged preparation. So you go for fast track. The fast track is not. I'll cover the topics at the same pace. So it's better you complete the course in 6 to 8 months so that you can actually have the time to prepare. You're only preparing, no?
Yes, sir.
Go for fast track then. Why do you want to go for warrior? If you're only preparing, warrior is for those who are fighting some other battles in life also.
So I was pursuing my internship. So
ideally, see, don't do it if you have time in your favors. See, ideally, जो 5th year में है and then graduation है, अगर आप if you can give 7 months to this thing, this will take you 5 years in life. So don't get deviated from this thing. वो बात का बाद में देखेंगे. ठीक है?
Okay. And so like this is like the morning one you told for 9 to 10:30. So can this simultaneously, I can take the simultaneously like the one in the morning and one in the evening?
You will have 3 lectures in a day. One will be in morning.
If I take the 9 to 12 months wala, then in that case,
see, sessions वैसे ही हो रहे हैं. It's just that you are bifurcating. One is attending 3 lectures, one is attending 2 lectures. So you will be attending 3 lectures. So one will be from 9 to 10:30.
Right.
Then second will be 5:30 to 7. Third will be 7:30 to 9. End of the game.
So is it like if I'll be switching between like morning and evening, so is it a choice then in evening I can select a 5:30 to 7 wala or 7:30 to 9 wala?
Evening both you will have to attempt. No? 5:30 to 7 वाला भी 7:30
okay,
to 9.
that's a continuation वाला.
That is a continuation. वो तो दोनों ही आपको attend करने पड़ेंगे ना.
Okay. So I can like only switch between either morning, either evening.
Yeah, you can. एक ऐसा हो सकता है कि आप ignore कर सकते हो morning.
Right.
और दोनों evening कर सकते हो. So that if you have time, why to waste it on other things? ना आप ये कर लो.
Okay, sir. Okay. And so one more thing. Somebody from the group only asked like we are like some sessions have been started for like newspaper or something.
So newspaper है ना वो.
Have you guys missed it? Like we were thinking that 7th they'll be on a fresh note, right?
Newspaper is daily. So जिस सुबह newspaper आता है उस सुबह एक quiz आ जाती है. It's something which happens daily.
Okay. So like from 7th whatever will we start?
See,
the
you have
previous
missed.
thing we have missed it.
You have missed of 22nd February क्योंकि उस दिन newspaper आया था और quiz भी हुई थी. पर अब आपके काम की नहीं है ना. 22nd February तो चली गई. जिस दिन newspaper आता है उस दिन quiz होती है. ठीक है?
Okay. And we'll be getting the recordings of prior ones.
Recordings and the questions you will be getting.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Abhilek Kumar.
Hi.
Tiwari.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good evening. So, sir, my question, I have 2 questions actually. First, what I have understood, I wish to confirm it.
Yeah.
So, for those who are like sooner or later, each and every major and minor subjects will be covered, and we
Correct.
can self-pace it accordingly.
Correct.
Either we can choose the morning one or the evening one.
Yeah.
So even if I am attending one major or either of the two, major or minor, sooner or later other major part or the other minor part which I'm not able to attend, it will be completed at some point of time.
Yeah.
So this is what my understanding. So I think you are agreeing with me. So my first doubt is resolved. Second, sir, what I needed your suggestion on this. So I'm in final year. After 2 months I'll be getting my degree, and in my final year itself I have applied to a litigation office, and I have been working with them ever since. So like almost from past 8 months. So timings of the office are such that apart from morning court hours, the office is of like 2 hours in the evening from 6:30 to 8:30. So there is one batch which is it starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. Is it right?
No, it was, but we had to close it because no one was able to deal with these. Okay. So we had to close it. किसी को नहीं था तो क्या करें? ठीक है. आगे.
All right, sir. Like I was planning to join that one only.
नहीं, even I
no
wanted
issues.
to keep that alive, but problem क्या है कि उसमें not many people are alive in the session. मतलब आप जैसा अभी बात कर रहे हो ना, सुबह सब सो के, मतलब everyone is sleeping.
That's a possibility, sir.
So
actually,
that becomes a problem. So
yeah, I wish to prefer that because from 10:30 to 4:30 these are court hours. Later on the evening, the litigation offices, they all function in the evening itself. So my personal preference was that morning hours, but I'll try to like manage some time.
See what you can do. Yes, Noori. Yes, Noori.
Sir, good afternoon. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sorry, sir.
मैं भी भूल गया ना, मुझे भी याद नहीं था आफ्टरनून है. ठीक है, बताइए.
Sir, I have very many questions. So please bear with me.
देखिए, एक पहले मैं रिजॉल्व करूँ सबके लिए. देखो, आपका जो स्ट्रक्चर है कि क्या है कैसे है, वो काउंसलर्स रिजॉल्व करेंगे कि क्या स्टेट करने चाहिए. ये सब मुझसे मत पूछना. टाइमिंग से रिलेटेड है तो वो पूछ लो आप अभी. यस नूरी.
Yes, sir. That's only, sir. So right now I am in a 3 years LLB course, second semester. No, sir, third semester. But I am having my sessionals these days. So these days I am having classes from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the commuting time to college and back home is nearly 2.5 hours, or sometimes it even goes up to 3 hours. So, and I'm so which batch? I'm very sure that I will take the evening batch. Yes, sir, that one. But so when should I give the attempt? So by 2024 I'll be graduated. So
वो आपका चॉइस, वो आपका डिसीजन है. That I cannot at present, जब आपने प्रिपरेशन ही स्टार्ट नहीं की, at present मुझे ये बोलना है कि आप कब एग्जाम दोगे. It's a very long shot.
Okay, sir.
It's a very long shot. ठीक है.
And how many hours of self study do we require, sir?
3 hours.
3 hours per day.
Per day.
So we have classes like 2 classes. So 3 hours थोड़ा सा कम लग रहा है सर.
तो 2 classes हैं, 3 hours उसमें, 3 hours ये 6 hours हो गए.
तो 6 hours per day ना ऐसा.
Per day.
फिर कॉलेज भी है सर. मैंने इंटर्नशिप भी कुछ नहीं किया. मूव कोर्ट तो हम लोग का 6 सेमेस्टर में होता है, तो उसका भी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम था, तो इसीलिए पूछना था.
ठीक है, कोई इशू नहीं, हो जाएगा सर. आगे आप अभी तो आप पहले अपना एक सारे चीजें ना एक पेपर में लिखो, कितना टाइम आ जा रहा है, फिर अकॉर्डिंगली डिसाइड.
सर टाइम तो बहुत ज्यादा जा रहा है कॉलेज में, इसीलिए मैं पूछ रही थी.
वो देखिए आप कैसे, हाउ कैन यू मैनेज. सो इवनिंग इज द बेस्ट थिंग फॉर यू. उसमें तो कुछ है ही नहीं डाउट.
थैंक यू सर.
ठीक है. यस अमोक.
So I have questions regarding timing. So I'm into last year of 3 years LLB. Okay. And I'm in Maharashtra. There is a mandatory that you have to practice an advocate as a 3 years, right?
No, because if you have what is your age? Your age is more than 25.
My age is 26.
Oh, so then it is mandatory. Yes.
Yeah.
Then it is mandatory, but if you have एक second, Vikas, ask her to wait for 10 minutes because ये थोड़ा चलेगा 10-15 minutes. There are few doubts, so I'll after taking doubts I'll clear it. ठीक है, उसको ask her to wait for 10-15 minutes. ठीक है, yes Amo.
So I have to wait for 3 years as I have to practice for 3 years, right? I'm targeting state Maharashtra.
Yeah.
So my basically attempt will be in 2026.
So
I
ideally
have ample of time.
You have ample of time.
Yeah.
Ideally, Warrior is fine for you.
Warrior. So, but the Warrior problem is that I have a family business, so I have to look into that as well.
So you can go for the second half of the lecture.
Means morning I have to attend first and second half of the lecture, right?
You can do that also.
That okay, also. And sir, what will the pace means? How shall I study means? How shall 3 years. How shall I study means? How much time should I give? Because I have 3 years to give.
You will give at least that depends. वो आप बाद में जब कोर्स स्टार्ट होगा I'll let you know कि कितना टाइम है क्योंकि सबका अलग अलग है ना, तो अभी बताए जाएंगे तो बहुत टाइम हो जाएगा.
Okay, so you suggest me that morning 9 to 10:30 and in the evening second part.
Yeah, correct.
Thank you sir.
ठीक है. Yes वर्तिका. अच्छा हाँ, रुको एक सेकंड मुझे देखो, मैं एक सेकंड आपका रिजॉल्व कर दूं वो डाउट्स सबके लिए. ठीक है, एक सेकंड ना. देखो जो अदर कोर्सेज वाला है ना, ट्राई एंड अंडरस्टैंड हियर द रीजन वी कॉल देम बैकअप. ठीक है, आप अभी अटेंड कर सकते हो. इफ यू वांट टू गो फॉर इट यू कैन गो. मतलब यू द आइडियल पॉलिसी इज दैट आई वांट यू टू गिव 6 months टू द प्रिपरेशन जुडिशरी, देन यू गो फॉर बैकअप. आप पहले, मैं अलाउड नहीं करूंगा आपको बैकअप के लिए जाने के लिए. यू गिव 6 months टू टेस्ट प्रेप जुडिशरी प्रिपरेशन, देन गो फॉर बैकअप. ये प्लान बी है. अब पहले हमने क्या किया था, एक फर्स्ट बैच था हमारा, उसमें क्या हुआ था, वी हैड वन ब्राइट स्टूडेंट वी हैड, so we allowed him to actually join these backup courses also simultaneously along with judiciary. तो उसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या हुआ, वो बेचारे ने ये प्लान बी को प्लान ए बना दिया. so this I don't want with you guys. so the 6 months vesting period will be there. 6 महीने के बाद आप एक मेल लिख देना, वो आपको एक्सेस दे देंगे उनका. till 6 months I won't allow you to give you to go to backup courses unless you have done your judiciary. ठीक है, तो ऐसा मत करो कि, ऐसा मत सोचो कि मैं दे नहीं रहा आपको. मैं कोर्सेज आपके पास ही है, आपका कुछ नहीं जा रहा, ये कोर्सेज आपके ही रहेंगे. इफ यू बट पहले जुडिशरी को तो ट्राई दे दो, पहले उसकी प्रिपरेशन को तो दे दो. उसमें इतना टाइम यू आर कंज्यूमिंग, बैकअप में कैसे रहेगा. ठीक है. यस नूरी. यस नूरी. और नेट के लिए, सो नेट आपका यहीं से कवर हो जाएगा ना मोस्टली. नेट के लिए आई लेट यू नो क्या होगा उसका. दिस इज डिफरेंट थिंग. यस नूरी. नथिंग. यस वर्तिका.
Sorry sir, my hand was raised.
Okay. Yes Anchal.
Good evening sir.
Good evening.
Am I audible?
You are audible.
Sir, I am 3-year law course first year student. I'm in first semester. Which timing will be suited for me? My college is evening shift.
Morning. Evening shift college is there. What time is the college?
From 2 to 7.
Oh, both the classes. एक ही class आप attend कर पाओगे morning में.
Yeah sir.
You can watch recordings of both the sessions and you can attend if you have time. So morning you can attend.
If I attend only morning session, then every course will be covered. All
all will be covered, and you have the recordings also if you want to paste it away.
I want to attend judiciary just after my degree, completed degree.
So you watch recordings then. Watch recordings also.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Noor.
Hello, sir.
Now you can unmute finally.
Yes, sir. सर मतलब मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था, जैसे मुझे इस साल मतलब एंड तक आई विल ट्राई, मतलब पिछले साल भी मैंने राजस्थान का दिया था और इस बार मतलब जैसे आपने बोला दिल्ली का आने वाला है नोटिफिकेशन
2 महीने में. वो मत देना अभी नहीं है, वो आपके लिए नहीं है. इसको थोड़ा 8 महीने दे दो अच्छे, फिर आपके वाले सारे नोटिफिकेशंस फिर आएंगे.
क्योंकि मेरा मेन फोकस जो था वो दिल्ली, मतलब जैसे मैं दिल्ली से हूँ तो मेरा दिल्ली ही है.
फिर से आएगी ना ये वाले, इसके बाद एक और आएगी नोटिफिकेशन. डोंट वरी.
तो मतलब मैं अभी जैसे प्रैक्टिस कर रही हूँ, बट मतलब आई कैन मैनेज तीनों क्लासेस, मतलब जो 5:30 वाली है वो थोड़ा मतलब 6 o'clock तक अगर मैं ज्वाइन करूँ?
कोई वो एनीवेज माइनर सब्जेक्ट है, उसको आप रिकॉर्डेड देख लोगे तो भी समझ जाएगा, वो आपने पढ़ा भी होगा, जैसे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो गया, छोटे छोटे सब्जेक्ट्स होंगे उसमें, ठीक है।
अच्छा,
वो मैंने
तो
जानबूझकर वहाँ
सर
माइनर रखा है ना, जिस तरह अगर
अच्छा,
कोई मिस भी करता है तो इतना नहीं उसको इफेक्ट हो जाए, दे कैन वॉच रिकॉर्डिंग्स आल्सो एंड इट विल वर्क, ठीक है। सर कैन आई लीव द क्लास if our call,
तो
yeah, you
सर
guys can leave class.
मतलब फास्ट ट्रैक वाला होगा ना 3 क्लासेस वाला तो?
यप
और
फास्ट
सर
ट्रैक।
अगर जैसे बीच में मतलब मुझे लग रहा है कि जैसे मैनेज नहीं हो रहा तो चेंज हो जाएगा?
फिर दो दो लेक्चर अटेंड करना ना, एक मत करना मॉर्निंग में।
हाँ मतलब वो फिर
हाँ
कर
वो
सकते हैं।
दैट डिपेंड्स अपॉन यू, वो आप मत अटेंड करना, आप बोलना कि बहुत ही हाई हैवी हो रहा है, दो अटेंड करना।
ठीक। और सर अगर बाय चांस जैसे मतलब 6 months का है ना, वो 6 to 7 कुछ
हाँ जी,
फास्ट ट्रैक, तो उसके बाद फिर मतलब जैसे हमें जैसे हमारा तो बचेगा ना 1 साल का, जैसे हमने लिया,
एक्सेस आपके पास पूरे लाइफ का है, जब
तो
मैं बोल रहा हूँ
हम
कि
मतलब
बाद
लाइव
में भी।
क्लास दोबारा ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं जैसे उसके बाद हमें दोबारा लगे?
हाँ हाँ जी बिल्कुल। एक
अच्छा
मेरा
ठीक है
स्टूडेंट
सर।
है जिसने हमें ज्वाइन किया था फर्स्ट ईयर में, मैं पहली बार आया था यहाँ पर, पढ़ा रहा था आईपीसी, मैंने 3 बार आईपीसी पढ़ा है, उसने 3 बार आईपीसी अटेंड किया, अब वो फोर्थ ईयर में, थर्ड ईयर में है शायद, थर्ड या फोर्थ में, तो आप बार बार कर सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं है, अनलेस यू आर गिविंग योर लास्ट अटेम्प्ट, ठीक है।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
ठीक है, यस प्रवीण।
Hello, sir.
हाँ जी,
Sir, this is Praveen from Tamil Nadu, sir, Chennai.
यस प्रवीण से।
Sir, I have a doubt. How much months will it take for the beginner set, sir? Beginner.
What year are you in? You are in first year,
Third year. Third
second
year,
year,
sir. Third year.
it will take time, right? It will take around 14 to 15 months, beginners will take.
14
Beginners
to.
is slow, yeah, because I want to go slow with you guys, I don't want to rush, because I want you guys to enjoy college life also.
Yes, sir. But as you said, first and second and third year students, you will not be having much knowledge about the major subjects. But in our college, they have taught all the major subjects, sir. Constitution, IPC, CPC, evidence.
So if you have a fair idea, then you are in third year, if you
Third
have a
year,
fair idea, you can opt for it, I won't mind. But first and second year I won't allow, third year I can allow, third year I can permit.
Allow for a warrior batch, sir.
For warrior batch, definitely I can
But
allow that.
but if I don't have much knowledge about the major subjects, I can go for the beginner itself.
Yeah, beginner itself. But don't worry, you'll understand, if you have studied some part of it, you'll understand, that won't be a problem. With major subjects, I assure you, I guarantee you that much, you won't have any problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay, because
So,
I've taught first year students also major subject. There was a time when we did not have batch system, so we used to teach even first year students used to appear for this one, say major subjects, so that won't be a problem, that
sir,
you leave
okay,
to.
sir. So for beginners, if you're starting with the minor acts in March months, so after how many months will be going for the major acts, sir?
See, after 6 months, I'll go with major acts.
So initial 6 months will be like only
minor acts mostly.
Okay, sir. It will be like slow and steady.
Yeah, slow and steady.
It will take around 15 months.
Yep.
Yes, sir. No problem. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Payal. Will language classes be there on? Yes, languages will be in Hindi. We have it, but we do it.
Good afternoon, sir.
When the class? Yes, Payal.
Sir, actually, I am third year student and I am in my 6th semester. So I'll be in 4th year soon, like in May only. So
See, आप मुझे डिसीजन क्यों लेने पर भेज रहे हो अपना? आपकी लाइफ है ना, इतने मैं अपनी लाइफ के डिसीजन लूं या आपकी लाइफ के? आपकी लाइफ है, आप डिसाइड कीजिए which is convenient to you. Think to yourself कि बस will I be able to pull it off? अगर pull it off कर सकते हो, if your college is not very strict, if you can pull it off, then select कीजिए ना. It's like एक चॉइस ही तो दे रहा हूँ मैं. इनफैक्ट मैं चॉइस नहीं देता तो आप सब वहीं चलते थे मेरे साथ.
Yes.
तो इससे ऐसा तो बेटर चॉइस देनी नहीं चाहिए थी. तो वही बात है ना, ऐसा मत करो, मुझे डिसीजन मत लेने दो आपके लिए. दिस इज योर लाइफ, you have to take a decision for yourself.
Yes.
ठीक है.
Hello, sir. This is Akila.
Yes, Akila.
Sir, I'm a practicing advocate.
Yeah.
May I know what is the timing for a warrior batch and how it works? Like
5:30 to 7 is first session. Second session is 7:30 to 9 o'clock.
So what if we skip the 5:30 to 7:30 session? Will it be available on the
Yeah,
recording?
it will be available. Every lecture that is conducted, it will be available on recording.
How can we keep track that which one we have already attended and what is the next thing we? How can we?
Date and topic will be there on the this thing on the portal. Date and topic will be there, and when it was conducted, that will also be there.
Okay, sir. May I know when will be the website available?
March 7th. March 7th.
March 7th, and the counselors will be assigned then.
Assigned between March 7 to 14.
Okay, sir. Cool.
Fine.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, Vartika, I forgot to take it. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Vartika.
It's completely fine, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, being a student, I would like your advice that I'm supposed to have my judiciary first attempt next year. I'm currently in my 4th year and I'll be doing my judiciary attempt next year. So, according to you, what would you suggest me? Like, which plan should I take? Should I take the beginner one or the middle one or the warrior one?
How strict is your college with attendance?
I'm sorry, what?
You are in college, right?
No, there's no issue of the attendance.
So you can go for fast track.
Go for fast track. Absolute no issue of the college.
Go for fast track then.
All right, sir. So that includes all the classes, right?
All three classes.
Sure. All right, sir.
Yeah,
that was my main concern. That's
okay. Yes, Chitrangada.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Actually, it's late evening now.
Yeah, it's very late, and next lecture is I'll take only 5 last doubts. Onboarding will be there on March 7th. I'll clear all your doubts. Don't worry about it. Onboarding will be on March 7th. I'll take only 5 doubts, last 5 doubts. Please try to understand. Because next lecture hai, and those children will get very angry. Yes, Chitrangada. Sorry.
Yes, sir. I think a couple of few questions before me kind of answered it. So I just wanted to tell you that I've been doing 3 years of practice now. I've completed 3 years of practice, and I'm pretty serious about the exam. So I want to cover this up, but I am working also very hectic, and I know we have to make time for this. So would the morning lecture for major and the late evening lecture for major will do, and if that minor 5:30 to 7:30 would be something that I have to manage the recording lecture, right?
Yeah, works.
So that will be fast track.
Yeah, that will be fast track. That works.
All right, sir. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, Anandu.
Yes, sir. Good evening. So just wanted to ask, sir, since I would be having an internship from 9:30 to 6:30.
What is your year?
Final year. The final year.
Why are you interning? Prepare for the exam, no?
Sir, because college demands internship, like we have at least 2 to 3 months of internship.
You're not getting certificate from any advocate?
No, sir. Actually, I have got a firm internship from 9:30 to 6:30. Sir.
See, that won't manage something then. If you want to then go for warrior batch only.
Sir, from 7:30 to 9, would that be okay?
Yeah, 7:30 to 9, that will be okay. But you're in 5th year, Anando. You need to leave all these things and get to the preparation only. Why go for singles and doubles when you can make big in life?
Sir, can you inform us the timing for a beginner batch, sir?
Beginner batch is the same time. It will 5:30 to 7 o'clock. 5:30 to 7 again a minor subject. 7:30 to 9 again a minor subject. 2 minors.
Again a minor subject.
2 minors. Okay.
So may
I? Who is this?
Sir, Ayushman.
Yes, Ayushman.
Sir, I just want to ask one thing, that in the refund policy of LawSikho, they have stated that you have to attend all the live classes and complete all the assignments for one month.
Whatever batch you choose, according to that live classes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Take it, whatever batch you choose.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So,
yes, Anji. Yes.
May I?
So one question.
Yeah. Who is this? Wait. Tell me your name. I can't see your name. No?
So this is Sumita. I just want to ask one thing.
Yes, Sumita.
I don't want to ask the same thing. I just want to ask something different from this again whole thing.
Leave that to next session also. Leave that different thing.
This is related, somehow related. I just wanted to know the additional course which we got. What would be the timing of that?
Say this, that I told you now that I won't allow you now. I will give you the access after 6 months.
After 6 months.
Yeah, because I want you first to focus upon judiciary.
Okay. Because I was planning to have a learning of that and do the freelancing.
No, you cannot. So you do freelancing, learn freelancing. Freelancing will be there. But if you do too much things in plate, if you go directly for plan B, तो plan A इधर ही रास्ते पर ही हो गया ना. उसको हमने backup. Why are we calling it backup?
Sure. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Who is this?
Sir, Tanya.
Yes, Tanya.
Sir, I wanted to know, is LLM recommended for giving a judiciary exam or?
No, not in any state. Don't worry. Which state you are preparing for?
UP, Delhi, and Rajasthan.
No, nothing. No LLM.
So, is any any benefit given to students who have done LLM or something?
Nothing as such. No benefit to students. Well, LLM, if you are doing LLM, that will help you become a professor.
Right? Okay.
Yes, Lokesh. Yes, Lokesh. This is the last question, guys. Please lower your hands. I'm really sorry. I will clarify all your doubts on the onboarding. We'll have a fun session. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yes, Lokesh.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Yeah.
Sir, my question is, while we were in boot camp, we were told it's 18 months course. We hear nowhere I get to listen that 18 months. What is it about?
Pardon? 18 months course?
Yeah.
18 months is the earlier access, but here you can have the entire 18 months is the total time that you have to give to study.
Okay.
5,000 hours that you have to give. So that is that you have to give, no? 5,000, so you includes your self-study also.
Right. And one more small request from our end, sir.
Yeah.
So coming to state-wise, we are not so clear about the eligibility criteria. So we have so many confusions. It would be so great if you can actually arrange some session even while we start this course and take these timings. So
I'll give you a document wherein I've mentioned all the eligibilities of the state and put it on the group. You guys can view it. Why? Yeah. What? Yeah, उसमें देख लो आप लोग, ठीक है?
Sir, is it available on group now, sir?
It's not available on group. I'll put it.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I am from AP, sir.
You are from Andhra Pradesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Yes, Tanvi.
So can you just also put the Jammu and Kashmir one also there, for example, for
I'll see that.
And other things.
I'll see that. Yes, yes, Tanvi.
So actually, first to good evening, sir. I'm
Tanvi, na? Tanvi, yes.
I'm 4th year student, but there was a problem. Like I was facing some health issues, so for 2 years I was not able to go to college. My first 2 years, then there was COVID, so we had online session. So I'm not sure that I'm not confident that I have enough knowledge, while in college also. So what you suggest? What batch should I?
That is not. Is attendance mandatory in your college?
So somehow, not really, but they say if we don't come, so they say
not say, as in reality.
It's not mandatory.
Yeah, so then you can attend all 3 lectures. Why to waste time? You will understand, that is my guarantee. You'll have to give your input as well. See, this is judiciary. You'll have to give something. Huh?
So I have to learn basics also, because I was not able to attend college.
That won't be fine. I'll start from scratch. Every subject I teach from the scratch, and there are a lot of students, so I'll have to anyways teach from scratch. See, in ordinary session, you will find 200 students, so I have to anyways teach from the scratch.
So I have to attend morning as well as evening.
Yeah, all the sessions.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Abhilek.
Thank you, sir. Sir, just I'll not take more than a minute. Sir, I'm asking if under any circumstance, if possible, if whole batch agrees, and if it's convenient for you first and foremost, any possibility of night batch, morning, early morning, or from 9 o'clock.
See, these times are very unreasonable time, Abhilek. See, even if we keep a batch here, the concentration of the body does not function in that manner. See, we have tried a lot of permutation and combinations. मैंने 4 बैच अकेले ने चलाया है. We have tried a lot of permutations and combinations. The body does not function in that sense. Even if I give my 100%, something is lacking in those times. I don't know what, but that is the reason I want you guys to have a good sleep, good food. और टाइमिंग ही ऐसा है कि जिसमें खाना वाने की जरूरत नहीं हो, सिर्फ आप चुपचाप फिर एंड में डिनर करके सो जाओ.
Right. So I was asking this just because of like
I understand. Yeah,
timings of the office and courts.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand. But हमने भी वही किया ना. That is the reason I've asked you कि देखो लाइफ में either you can या तो रिकॉर्डिंग देख लो ना आप.
हाँ सर, रिकॉर्डिंग इज एनी डे, लाइक आई एम फाइन विथ इट, बट सर कुछ क्लासेस अगर लाइव मिल जाती, सो लाइक इट्स नॉट
इवनिंग का तो लाइव मिल रहा है ना आपको.
हाँ सर, इवनिंग का सर एक्चुअली 6:30 से सर ऑफिस होता है और लगभग 9 बजे तक होता है, इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा था.
इवनिंग 6:30 से ऑफिस?
यस सर, 6:30 to 8:30 to 9 एंड कोर्ट आवर्स अलग से सर सुबह.
चलिए देखते हैं आपकी कंसर्न सर. चलो गाइस, बाय. आई विल हैव टू लीव. इट्स ऑलरेडी हाफ. Sir,
tell us about yourself also, sir. Like,
what am I
apart from this, sir, where you give your valuable services?
ठीक है, एक बार बताता हूँ. See, I graduated from Mumbai University. Thereafter, I was appointed as a law clerk cum research assistant in Supreme Court of India. वहाँ पर I assisted in a lot of judgments, in drafting of a lot of judgments. A lot of judgments have my work in them. And then in that position, we also represented India. We went to Moscow and we actually presented a paper there. And then thereafter, I came to Bombay. I started practicing. I practiced for 2 years. And then once I started teaching, students really liked it. They enjoyed it. So I thought of switching my career to teaching. So thereafter, I started teaching. And now I also practice. I go to courts on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I teach mostly. ठीक है?
Yes, sir. It seems a very celebrate career, sir.
Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Can you please take one last question?
हाँ जी, कौन?
One last.
चलिए.
Sir, Ushma
जी लास्ट है गाइस. अभी इस पे मुझ पे मत गुस्सा होना.
Sir, one last one.
अरे पक्का मैं ऑनबोर्डिंग साथ को आओ, मैं सबके डाउट्स लूंगा. मैं कभी मना नहीं करता. Yes, Ushma, बताइए.
Yes, sir. You suggested fast track course for me. So sir, if on any stage I want to change my timings or like I want to change the duration,
अटेंड मत करो ना आप उसको. फिर अगर आपको लगता है 4 दिन बाद जैसे आपका
because sir, I want to focus on my concept clarity. So in fast track वो जल्दी में won't it hamper the
fast track कोर्स का नाम है, पढ़ाया वैसे ही जाएगा, वैसे वॉरियर में पढ़ाया जा रहा है.
कंटेंट सेम होगा. मैं कुछ अलग नहीं पढ़ा आपको. ऐसा नहीं जल्दी में खत्म करने के लिए नहीं, मैं आपको उसी पेस में पढ़ाऊंगा. वरना तो मैं ये बोल सकता क्रैश कोर्स है. इट इज नॉट अ क्रैश कोर्स. आपको जितना कंटेंट है, जितना मैं स्लो उतना ही चलूंगा जितना वो नॉर्मल में चलता हूँ. तो आप ये निश्चय करके, मतलब ये बिना सोच के करो. Okay, sir. And so this 26 plus thing you told, na, is it mandatory for like
not
3 years practice?
Only in Maharashtra. It's a stupid rule they have created. Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh, one is struck down by Supreme Court, I suppose. But this they are only one. Maharashtra has it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
How many judiciary exams have you attended? I have a record in India actually. I have given 16 mains and a few interviews. So it's not a record to be proud of, but yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'll have to leave. Yeah.
Sir, one more last.
Yes, who is this?
Harshit Yadav.
Yes.
Sir, actually I am in second year and I have question regarding the other courses you will provide along with judiciary.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, like I am in second year, so I want to learn some basic skills like contract drafting and article writing and that all, along with judiciary preparation. So what would you suggest?
See, the idea is that don't go for it. First, go for 6 months. I want you to do this. I don't want you to go anywhere. 6 months you do this, get your basics right, then go for any other course. Now, they are not going anywhere. They will be there for you. Don't worry.
So first 6 months we need to focus on this.
Yeah, first 6 months you focus.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. A very small doubt.
Who is this?
Sir, Smriti.
Yes, Smriti. Daswana.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'm in my third year. I had a confusion. I'm doing my internship plus my college has a compulsory attendance policy. So evening batch I could understand that, but can I only go for 7:30 to 9 p.m. or is it mandatory
You
to
can go only for 7:30. There is no mandate as such. You can go for 7:30 to 9 p.m.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
You can watch the other one's recording. Okay.
So one last thing.
Hanji.
So are the classes 5 days a week or 6 days a week?
5 days a week. 6th day you will have static GK.
Okay, so thank you.
Chaliye, bye guys. Bye guys. Sorry. Chalo, bye guys. See you on 7th. Okay, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.